This is my first time ever doing this myself. I always had paid my younger sisters to do it, Mona and Cindy, because my mom can't really do that stuff anymore. And it was scary and horrifying because three of my fingers I cannot really feel anything in my right hand, so nerves are going. But it was a challenge, and I did it, and I was very happy that it looked okay. But that was very hard. That's all I have to tell you. It was hard. And I tackled it before about an hour and a half, I think it took me. So I was pretty happy, proud. Well, here it is. I could not, I had a hard time learning how to hold that stuff. Like I said, it was my first time. I mean, this is my first time. So here's the finished product. Yeah, the parts aren't that. Oh! The parts aren't too well. Yeah. This part looks good. But this, yeah, no. But I'm thinking the butterflies might be too much. But it kind of goes with my outfit, so. Yeah, it is what it is. But this is it. Princess Leia, anyway. What do you think? Did I do good, Cindy? Welcome back to my channel. I am preparing for the commemoration of Jesus Christ's memorial, which is his death, which he had told all of us to celebrate, those who follow him, and found at Luke 22 verse 19. And I just thought, you know what, I'm very happy. I was really happy. The sun was shining. It was just nice and warm. And I thought, I want to do a little video before I go and do the celebration. So this was like at 7 o'clock, and the memorial started at 8. And I just went to this one place which I usually walk because it's usually empty. So I just got out there, was just trying to make up some choreography to Gigi. I think that's the title of Girls' Generation song. Love that song. But yeah, I'm just too slow and no clue what I'm doing. I think the next time if I want to do a dance and dress up again, I'll just talk to my sisters because they're very good with their choreography and stuff. They were always doing dances and stuff like that. Oh, I hope you enjoy the little whatever it is I'm trying to do. I don't know why I turned my phone. I was thinking, let me get a full body shot. I'm like, I already had a full body shot. I'm still learning. Forgive me. Don't get upset. Just enjoy my side view. This is my first time really wearing this kind of color too. I'm just not one to wear brightness too much. I actually wanted to wear a blouse, the purple color. I love deep purple. I just think it's a beautiful color, but it's rare. The kind of color that I like, which is almost black. The purple that's so dark, it's almost black. But it's not black. You can tell it's purple. That's my favorite kind of purple. And that was my dream color for my wedding that I was planning in my head when I was young. I had the dress and everything all picked out. But never, ever had one. We went to the courthouse. I did everything for the ex. You live and learn. But I love dressing up. As you know, I follow S. Nova. Love her. I follow, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'm going to say it the way it's spelled. Barinovael. Barinovael. I love this woman. She cracks me up. She cracks me up just because she's just so beautiful and cute. How she does the video. Especially, I just love her ending. How she always does a little twirl and she moves side to side, and then she'll do another twirl. Then she turns around and walks out the door. So cute with her little bag. It's so cute. Love her. Go check her out. Check them both out. I would love to see these two together. And I believe they've done videos together. But anyways, I hope you enjoy me trying to look cute the best I can. Enjoy the video. Subscribe. Please like. It helps my video get noticed too. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. A car was coming, that's why I'm just standing there doing nothing. I didn't want them looking at me like I was insane, but they probably already thought I was up to no good. I'm standing there alone, doing nothing. Get out and walk! Well, my kitchen's back to yellow. I just was not happy with how the clear caulk looked around here, and then all the mistakes I showed you guys. I was like, you know what? No, I just don't care for it, so I'm going to redo it.
It took me 2.5 hours to clean all that stuff off, and it still kind of got some sticky stuff, but I even got some scratches on the counter, you know, scoring the wallpaper, but still I got it off. 2.5 hours. I was like, I'm not stopping because I want to give out a nice, clean design. Notice I didn't say perfect because that's something I'm not. So hopefully the next time you see this, it will be a lot better. And I plan to not put that clear caulk around this again. It just, I don't know, it just looked horrible. I don't know what I was thinking. Not good. All right, here we go. Subscribe. Hello, welcome back to my channel. And welcome if you're new. I am going to be sealing my countertop. And what I have, if you guys read that, Adidin Invisible Waterproof Sealant. Got it off of Amazon. So you're supposed to put it on and then wait about an hour. Well, the first coat you're supposed to wait till it dries. It says an hour, but it says make sure it's dry. And then seal it again. And then 24 hours after is when it's dry. So I won't be able to use my countertops till Sunday. That's not bad. Poor Shanice has been on the floor in the living room for like a month now. So if you don't know who Shanice is, it's the microwave. I'm about to do that. I'll show you guys a little bit. All right, watch me seal my countertops. And then hopefully the next time you see me, after I'm done sealing, we'll be putting on the hardware for the cupboards. I still haven't gone to look for peel and stick. But here we go. Enjoy.
I know it's not too exciting to watch me do this, so let me tell you a little story about one of my cleaning jobs. Well, my friend's cleaning job. Because the boss paid her, and she paid me out of her pocket from that. But I was designated into cleaning the master bedroom and the master bath. And I really didn't care too much for working at that job because she was an artist. And plus, whatever she made, she hung up on the wall, and then whatever they bought from their travels from around the world was hung up on the wall. So, the duster loved to catch on things. And you get into that routine, you just forget. And I forgot one day, and a little birdhouse went flying off the wall, and I grabbed that thing, but it hit a little glass thing that she had, and I think it was like measured the weather. I'm not sure what it was, but it broke. And I was just like, what am I going to do? I know this is from out of the country. It may have been a cheap buy, but still it's from their travels. It's her stuff, and I broke it. So I'm like, Marta! Marta was my friend's name. Marta, help me! I was like, I broke her thing! So Marta decided to tell her what happened, and she's like, oh, it's okay, it's all right. And I'm like, oh, but it's stressful to be busting up people's things. That was the second person where I was cleaning, and I messed up, broke something. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. But you just got to be careful when you're working. I don't listen to music or anything. I don't even have my phone with me when I'm working at doing my job, because I'm there to do my job. So yeah, very, very stressful. She had a lot of neat things, I'll tell you that though. I always wanted to ask her where she got her stuff, where they travel, but I was like, it's none of my business. She don't know me and I don't know her. So I just never asked. I eventually stopped going to that job with Marta because Marta was trying to, find somebody to take over that job. And I thought, well, let me go ahead and do it. I've been here. I said, oh, sure, I'll take over. And so when it came to time for her to interview me, she said something that I did not like what she said, and it made me very uncomfortable. And I was like, no. I said, Marta, I cannot come back to this job after what she said. It was just a teeny tiny little thing, but I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what she said. It just wasn't pleasant, but never went back since. But she did have awesome things that they bought, and I wish I knew where they were from. All right, I'm about to stop. Subscribe, liking the video helps my video get out there. One time I was walking. I lived in Alabama, like I said, and lived in Daphne. And you'd be surprised at how huge that place is. I mean, it's tiny little towns of Spanish Fort, Daphne, Fairhope, all together. And it's the busiest place I've ever seen, the busiest place I've ever lived in. It was insane. I love doing jobs at night because at 9 o'clock, it was dead. No cars, quiet. But one day I was walking out of the subdivision and round to the sports area, just up the road. Not even a mile, probably about a mile, but it wasn't even a mile away from where the subdivision I lived. And like I said, it's very busy, a lot of businesses, a lot of homes and stuff here. And you're back up in there in the sports area, and there's a little pond. It's nice and quiet. One time, my friend Sheila, who I lived with, she went walking, and she said she saw an alligator in the pond. I was like, no, you didn't. She showed me the video. There was an alligator, a teeny tiny little alligator in the pond, just up the road. Of course, just down the street the other way, closer than what the sports place was, there are alligators right there. They're like living there. Anybody, to me, they can just climb up out of the water and walk across the road and be into the neighborhood. Which one was in the subdivision that we lived in. And it capsized these two little girls' canoe that they were in, and he kept hovering around the one little girl, stalked the little girl, but her friend swam away quickly, went to shore, and she figured the croc would come after her, but he didn't. He just stuck around the friend on the boat, on the canoe. And he was just, waiting for her to get tired and stuff like that, but the other friend was able to find somebody at home, and then they called the cops and everything, took care of it. But I was just like, this is a subdivision that I live in and drive in. The subdivision has 4,000 homes. Just so you know, that's how big it is in Daphne.
Well, it's bubbling up. So let's just see how it looks after it dries. I'm pretty sure it's not a good thing to put wallpaper, peel and stick on the countertops. You live and you learn, right? Well, I won't tackle the other side until I see what's going on with this side. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see the bubbles here. can see it there, it's bubbling up. Bubbling up there. I just don't want yellow countertops. I don't want to change out my fashion, my design. Well, let's just wait and see after it dries.